So I still need to move this container. It's still kind of muddy here. We might try this afternoon, depending on how much work we get done. See if a little 8-in can move it. But for right now, we're going to work on two issues. One, it's really dark in here. So I got some cheap Amazon solar lights here. Try and install those without drilling too many holes. Bought a box of magnets. That should hold them. And then I don't have to drill any holes in the roof. Just have to drill a hole in the side, run the cable through, put the little solar panel in. Then I'll be able to see in here. The other thing, we're gonna try and take all the shelving out, take it over to my buddy's place. That way the container's a little lighter and this shelving's not gonna work for me anyways. So we'll get it out before I try to move it. And then if the ground is dry later today and we haven't run out of time, I'm gonna stick some rollers under this thing and see if we can move it. As you can see, we got about half the shelves out of here. Gives me a lot of room. I can almost see in here now. So these are the Amazon Chinese solar lights I got. Little solar panels on them. I don't even know how many watts they are. I don't even know what I paid. But anyways, they got 12-foot cable on them. So I figured out where I needed light. And then there's enough room to run the cables back to one spot. And I can just drill one hole in the side. And I'm gonna drill it through the side, not through the roof, because I don't want a hole in the roof. I actually don't want any holes in the container, but I'll deal with one and just caulk it. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up here and drill a hole, poke some wires through, hang some lights with some magnets. It's like a 10-minute job, and hopefully I'll have light. Okay, here we go. I got my Harbor Freight step bit. I'm gonna punch a hole in my container that doesn't leak. It just rained like 2 inches the last couple days. There's no water spots in here. So a perfectly sealed container. I'm about to punch a hole in it for no good reason. Guess I should change the battery. I think I got to get a bigger step bit too, so that the fitting on the little connectors goes through the hole. Change that real quick and we'll try again. Okay, got a bigger Harbor Freight step bit. Let's get it a little bit open. Now I want to check. Nope, gotta go one more size. Pretty big hole. I'm not a fan of this. I put it on the inside of the rib, of the outside rib, so that less likely to get water in there too. And I think I'm gonna have to go one more. Yep, I'm gonna have to go one more. Then I should be able to wiggle a second wire through too. And just caulk one hole. Then I should have no leaks, maybe. Almost. Almost isn't good enough. Probably have to hit that with a file before I actually run these through. Oh yeah, much better. There should be enough room to run the second one through. Okay, good job, good job. Clean that up with a file. I'll go to the outside, mount the solar, push the wires through, throw the solar panels on the roof, mount the lights where I want them, then I'll mount the solar panels however far the wire will let me go. Okay, now we're gonna take these little magnets, because I don't want to drill holes in the container. Bolt them to the solar panel. Don't have the right size washers, so I'm just gotta use what we got here. And I'll put that on backwards. Don't put the washers on backwards. The lock nut goes on last. Not sure how well it's gonna work with using a washer that's too big anyways. The fingers are too big too. Now hopefully 2 of these magnets on the solar panel will keep it from blowing off the container. But if I leave it up there for a week, it's still on, then we're probably doing okay. Try that again. See, hole's too big. And so is this washer. But this washer is at least a little smaller than that hole. Try this again. Hopefully these Amazon magnets from China are strong enough to hold this. I hope so. I don't want to drill a hole in the container. Okay, let's go up top, punch this through the hole in the wall, mount it on the ceiling, and then do the same for the light. Okay, these LEDs here, you got these little fold down, point them at whatever angle you want. I'm sure that'll work out well in the container here. I'm gonna put 2 magnets, because I got a whole box of them. I'm sure one will hold the weight of the light just fine. That center hole. Center hole is too big. So I'm gonna try to put this on with the nut. My hairy hands are blocking the camera. I tried to put on that with that nut, it almost pops through. And I don't have more washers. I think these holes are just slightly smaller. So I'm gonna put 2 magnets in these slots. Just have to remember, next time I'm at the store, grab some small washers. I have plenty of big ones. That's not gonna help me here. Let's see here. probably can't see what I'm doing. Just screwing the nut on. We'll just pretend I'm auditioning to be a hand model. There we go. 2 of those ought to hold this up just fine. Then I can move them wherever I want. There won't be any holes in my roof until I put one of those vents in. Let's tighten those up. Not deep enough. Nope, not deep enough. That'll hold. Close enough. Okay, I'm gonna go outside, put the solar panel on, put the wire through, stick these up and see what happens. There, installed. Wow. Sun's over there. Guess I gotta turn it around. There, now it's installed. Take this big old end of this cord, pop it through. Oh, I guess I didn't file very good. Pop it through in the hole. Leave it a little slack so I can move the solar panel. Let's go mount the light. Okay, back inside. I folded all the little light fins down. That way when I plug it in, I don't blind myself. You know, like when you turn on a flashlight and you look at it. It's pretty strong. It's moving the roof of the container. There we go. It's flex. I don't know if you can see it, but it's flexing the roof of the container. That'll be more than enough to hold this little light. Let's see. Is there any special way this goes? One looks bigger. It's got a little thingy in it. A little keyway. Got a little seal in there. I guess that's okay if it's outside. I'll tighten that up. Guess I should have read the instructions. There's a button on it. What's happening? Sensor, light, button. Oh, look at that. I don't know what's going on there. Guess I should read the instructions. It seems pretty bright. Quit turning off. Oh, strobe light. We have a party in the shed. Hell yeah. Anybody want to go to a container party? Well, that was pretty simple. I guess I'll do it one more time. Cock the hole, secure these wires up, read the instructions on how to use the light. It's pretty simple. Cheap Amazon light, cheap Amazon magnets. Drilled one hole in the container. Just got to put a little cock in it so it's sealed. And now I can see in here. Okay, time to mount another one. Right about there. That sounds good to me. Let's see how I mess this up. Bent it a little bit, shoving it through the hole. I don't know if you saw how I put the other cable in, pulled this past it, to turn it sideways to shove it in. That way I didn't have to drill a bigger hole. That still screws on. Let's see here. On. Don't know what all the modes are. Go to the rave. Probably read the instructions. It's supposed to be motion sensor, but I'm moving. Nothing's happening. Go close the door. We'll see if it works. Okay, door's closed. As you can see, it's a little dark in here. That rave sucks. Where's the regular light? Come on, where's the regular light? I don't need a rave light. Okay, it's not bad. Hey, I'm getting more light through the hole I drilled in the side. Well, as you can see, the one down there seems to be working. If I walk by it, it turns on, it stays on for a little bit. This one here, and the door's closed. Oh, see, now it's dark again. I don't know what's going on with this one. This one's not sensing me. Maybe I gotta read the instructions. Well, once once I figure out how these work, yeah, see? Once I figure out how they work, I would say these lights are pretty good for how cheap they are. I don't remember what I paid, but it was like 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, something like that for two of them. I don't know that it would be good enough to be a workshop, but just having storage in the container, I think they're perfect. You walk in, they turn on, grab whatever you're looking for, you get out, they turn off. And I only got one little hole on the side. I gotta caulk that still. And read the instructions and find out why this one's not working like that. It's my fault. I don't blame the manufacturer yet. I just haven't read the instructions. But I think that's gonna work pretty well. I just need to tie up those wires, caulk the hole. Okay, there you go. I didn't read the instructions, but I found the remote. It's got some pretty simple buttons. Press them and it works. And that looks brighting out well. Like I said, it turns off when you walk away, which is great. But that's probably bright enough for a storage container, just to go in and grab whatever you're looking for and get out. But if it was a workshop, they would definitely need to be brighter. I'm just gonna hang up these wires there, seal that hole, and get out of here. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna turn on the rave. Yeah. Anybody wanna go to a container party? Hell yeah. Oh wait, there's some music. Okay, I cut a piece of hose and put a slit in it. Put that over these wires. In case I didn't file it very good. I'm gonna stick that in there. Guess I should get another piece of hose, some bigger hose, fill the hole, and then I'll caulk it. I'll just cut some more of the hose and wrap it around. Good plan, good plan. Be right back. Okay, I cut another piece of hose. I didn't have bigger hose. So it's the same thing, except maybe we'll feel the hole better. Well, it fits tighter. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I just fill the rest with caulk. Pull these cables through. Move the solar panels, since they're only magnetic, I can just stretch them out. So the cable's not hanging everywhere. Then I'll just put more of those magnets. I'll stick the magnet up. Zip tie the cable up, and then we're good. It's pretty easy. Probably only take like 20 minutes total. I was doing other things in between. Cost like 50 or 60 bucks on Amazon, and it's good enough for storage. Stay tuned for more container videos. Okay, just grab the magnet, because I got a bunch of them there. And just grab the wire tie that came with the solar panels. Just gonna tie that up there. That should be good enough. Well, caulk the hole still. But that'll be good enough. Did the same on that side. Easy, easy. Okay, the last step. Grab some old caulk that's in the shed. Let's see if there's anything in it. Anything gonna come out? No. No, cock's too old. I have to buy new caulking. I want to buy new caulking just for this. And a longer nail. My caulk don't work. It's still soft, I can feel it. Don't see anything coming out. Here, look at it. You see anything coming out? I don't. Squeezing. Squeeze. Go get a longer nail. Okay, this caulking gun isn't working. We're just gonna poke a hole in the caulking. See if there's anything good in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, it's just gushing out now. Yeah, there we go. Get that all up in there. Make a huge mess. Get it up in between these wires, don't want any bugs coming in. Don't want any sunlight coming in. No radiation. Gonna do the same on the outside. I want to feel that it's sealed good enough. I'm gonna call it quits for now. And then hopefully the rest of my parts come in from Amazon. And then next video will be moving the damn container. That's not gonna be fun. Once it's moved it into position, then I can work on different shelving and filling it up. So this isn't the way to do it. But I'm only doing what I can with what I got. And I'm cheap. So I don't want to go buy anything. Still see a little daylight there. Yeah. Okay, that looks, well, that doesn't look good, but it looks like it's not gonna leak. That's it for now.